Sorry guys, do not mind the fact that I sound horrible. It's like 4 o'clock in the damn morning, okay? I was watching Deanna's video, who's also babymama1801, about Amanda Todd. I'm going to talk about the situation at hand, and then I'm going to talk, before that, I'm going to talk about how I can relate to what you say. My situation, my life, was, I know how it feels to be, like, talked about and feel like, you're being bullied, you're being tortured and stuff like that. Because with me in middle school, it started in middle school, and I was like 11, 12, and I had kids like telling me that, you're fat, why are you so fat, and shit like that, and that would bother me. Like, it would really, really bother me, and it made me have so much low esteem. And I had this dude that I liked, and he would do it too. And then I had a friend who I thought was my friend, and she would laugh with the kids that were talking shit about me. And I'm just like, wow, I have one of my friends turning on me like that, so it made my esteem feel like, does anybody like me? You know what I mean? Like, when you're at that age, you want to have friends and, be popular and all the rest of that stuff. So not having that and having everybody, like, feel like everybody's against you, backs you up in a corner, And that's exactly how I was. Until I got to high school, when I just didn't care, but I've had so many years of it growing up into middle school that, I guess it's something that I got used to, but it's really a lot, you know what I mean? And I've actually had, suicide thoughts before, but it wasn't something I would actually go into. I would tell my friends, like, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I don't even do it. Because I think about how my mom would feel, or I think about how my grandma would feel, and I can't do that to them. So, have I had attempts? Yes. But it wasn't like, the people that cut themselves or try to hang themselves, or people that drink stuff that can kill you instantly. I've never done that. The stuff that I've done was the holding, when you tie something, like you tie something to your arm or you tie something to your wrist, and and you hold it on there too long, it turns your skin a different color, and basically you can cut your circulation off. I've done stuff like that. Or I would overeat and hope that if I overeat, I would have a heart attack. I'm being dead honest with y'all, like, on some real stuff. The reason why I'm kind of like, looking around right now is because it kind of hurts a little bit to go back to the past and talk about it, but I'm not going to sit up there and lie to y'all about anything, So, how Amanda Todd felt when it, came to her committing suicide, somebody bullying you can really hurt you. Okay, I don't know if she had it like I did. I had family do it to me. So that made me feel a lot worse. But I guess with my mentality, I grew out of it. Velvet, get off. Hold on, you guys. Velvet won't move. That was kind of embarrassing. She didn't want to move for a second. She's going to try to come back too. But yeah. I saw her video on Worldstar Hip Hop when she was moving the index cards and telling what was going on with her, and I was like, wow. But, you know, a lot of people sit there and say, oh, well, it's her mistake because she did this, she did that when she was younger, da-da-da. Okay, I understand where she's coming from, okay? Because certain people that I know would do things to get popular, do things to make people like them. Sexual things are in that, you know. So she made a mistake, okay? It happens. Everybody makes mistakes, but does anybody who doesn't put it on the internet get, you know, bashed about it? No. And whoever was bashing her like that, I would honestly punch you in your throat. I'm dead serious. Like, when she was, you know, telling her story and saying what people were doing to her, I just would have honestly punched everybody in their throat. Like, the stuff that she was saying, well, you know, putting up on the cars was just like, I just wanted to punch everybody in the throat. Like, on some serious stuff. Because I know how it feels to be like that. So, nowadays, it's just like, you need to be punched in your throat. You know, I know it sounds so violent, but it's just it's a touchy subject. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like nobody should kill themselves because nobody likes them. God likes you. That's the number one person that you should care about loving you, is God. So there's actually this quote that I heard that God only gives his strongest soldiers situations that he knows that, you know, they can get over, that they can work on. Something like that. I really had to find that quote. It's on my Instagram, but I don't remember what. It's somewhere in there. I'm sorry. I'm saying, okay. Now, a lot of people are saying how, oh, Amanda Todd's all over here. Amanda Todd's all over here. Amanda Todd's all over here. Over here. Okay, now, Amanda Todd, yes, she has a lot of Facebook pages. She has a lot of things on Twitter. She has a lot of things all over the media. Okay? That's from people like her putting her story out and I guess letting everybody else know, this is how I felt. If you felt this way, so and so, whatever. Or she just wanted to put her story out. I don't see a lot of times the media would catch your video, you know, and try to find you out there. And, you know, stuff happens. They get to you. You already killed yourself. They make it even more of a bigger deal. It happens. People, like, I believe people die somehow every single day. I think the only reason why some people get more attention about it is when they put their stuff on the internet. Like, if I was ever committing suicide, I would never put it on the internet. I would never make a video that I'm sick or something like that. That's something that I would never do. You know, that's my personal life. I'm going to keep that to myself because I don't want everybody in my business. You know, but I look weird with this pillow on my face. Jesus, my face looks extra chubby. Great. Wonderful. But yeah, like, everybody's talking about Amanda Todd. Everybody. Except for one of my friends. But other than that, everybody. So, it's just like, she put a video up. You know what I mean? Like, her situation, that was her story. She wanted to share it. People make mistakes. She made a mistake. It so happily bashed in her face, and she took it the way that she felt the way to take it. And she committed suicide. That's how some people in the world deal with their problems. Was it probably going through it and now growing up from it? I feel like committing suicide is selfish. You know, but in a sense, I know how it feels. So I sound like a hypocrite a little bit, but it's